I'm Amy Swann and I'm an illustrator and an artist based in North Wales. I work from home in my studio and create heirloom pieces and decorations for seasonal and special moments in people's lives. My training's in printed textiles, so colour and pattern probably are at the root of everything I do. I think it's quite a strong feature of my work. Having 3 girls meant that I was going back to my old books from my childhood and looking back at those really beautiful, nostalgic illustrations that I had as a child. Illustration is a big part of a child's life because books are important to children. This little angel, I've done quite a few interviews where I've referenced her, but I don't think she's ever been seen. So we went on our honeymoon to Austria at Christmas time, and there was a little wood carver in a shop, and he was surrounded with his things, which is kind of what I try and do here in my studio, just engulf myself in everything that inspires me. She's actually one of my most treasured possessions because I know you can sort of almost feel the work that's gone into it, the hand that's been used to carve. It was just magical to see somebody's work all around them, and I thought I'd really like to do that myself. What drew me to my style is I suppose it is having had children really, and thinking about timeless imagery that transcends generations, I suppose. And a lot of the books that I've got are my mum's books, but they were also my books and then my kids. And I thought to myself, the illustration is what stays in your mind, that's what stays alive. I use these Japanese watercolours for most of my work because they're just pure joy, and the colours are kind of like jewels. So I get inspired just by that really. And I'd say that my palette is quite bright and colourful, or it can be if it's nature, anything like little animals and things. I try and make their clothes have little colour pops in them so that they're vibrant and interesting. I was really excited to hear from Lauren to ask me to collaborate with the Chocolate Gift Company. It's kind of the way that I approach things, where it's about colour, it's about design, it's about pattern, and I thought it was a marriage made in heaven between us really. The product really excited me as well. The thought of having my designs on crackers at Christmas time is just such a delight for me. To think about these crackers being on people's tables at Christmas, on Christmas Day, brings me real joy. The countdown to Christmas when you've got children is a big deal, and I just love that as well. I just love the idea that lots of little children will be getting excited opening up the advent calendar with my work on it. The tin is really revisiting where I started in terms of fabric design, because you've got this repeating element here which I love, and it's just magical to see these tiny elements of my drawings coming together to create this beautiful pattern on here. And I feel like it's a lovely conclusion from paper in my sketchbook to seeing it actually on a tin. It's quite a moment really. I think the crackers are my favourite because the crackers are where the project started, and this was the initial idea. And the little bows and everything, it's just perfect. The touches of gold, just really lovely. And actually I do think they're the prettiest crackers I've ever seen. When people get these at Christmas time, I hope that they will feel a sense of nostalgia. It sort of bridges the past and the future, and nostalgia is an emotion that's everywhere really, and people connect with it all the time, and it's mostly at Christmas, remind us of wonderful moments that represent something positive and comforting. So it means so much to me to create pieces that become treasured and passed down. It's been a really amazing experience for me to be able to get to this end point of such a beautiful product.